Right now is the time that you have to disappear, go ghost, and log in. And don't tell anybody about the work you're doing. Don't tell anybody about the goals you have. And just lock in for yourself and do all the work necessary. Do everything in your power to stay locked in, to stay focused outside of distractions, outside of bad energy, outside of all the things that can throw you off your course. And to some, it might sound corny to be like, and the thing is, some people do make it corny, but man, if you really got something and you've been slacking, especially if you've been slacking, especially if these were some goals that you had in 2024 that now have carried over to 2025 because you put them off, or you let distractions come in, or you let people's negative energy, judgment, cloud your own judgment and throw you off your course. If this sounds like you, or this is you, because it was me for a little while, I'll be honest. It was. I would tell people about certain things, and then I wouldn't get on it because, we all go through those good times and those bad times. And then they would be like, bro, I thought you were trying to do this, or I thought this was going on. And then that would only just make me feel worse. Because then I would feel like lazy. I would feel like I wasn't working. I would feel like all these different things. And that would just carry over and throw me into a deeper rut. You know what I'm saying? But right now is the time for you to go ghost. Lock in and work. And don't tell anybody, man. Let the success speak for itself. And it doesn't even have to be like that, man. Just do it for yourself. Do it for the people that matter to you. Don't do it for the freaking Instagram. Don't do it for people's perspective on you. Do it for yourself, man. Do it for yourself. And lock in. Go ghost. And don't tell anybody, man. Don't tell nobody. Because once you start telling people things, you invite them into either. It's like you open your doors to them at your house, They can come in, be respectful, and maybe even help you. But most of the time, depending on the crowd, depending on the people, most of the time they come in and they don't show the respect they should. They don't treat your house as their own. And when that happens, it will not only put you in a different mindset, they could even plant things to make the house less comfortable. They might even change things around and create a whole new household. But you allowed that in. And that's where the going ghost comes in, man. And these goals are your own, not theirs. So they're going to have their own goals, their own perspective. And they might want to change yours, or they might try to convince you. And not even in like a bad way, like, oh no, your goal's not good, and da-da-da. It's just that they have their own things, right? So they'll probably tell you like, oh, you know what, maybe you take this approach or this approach. And that might not be the approach that you need to take. That's why you got to set it for yourself. And the thing is, there are instances where you can learn and tweak your own approach, but that is very situational, and not everybody will give you the right advice, I guess. But if you're also really lost or confused on what to do, allowing someone in, but the right person, is cool and it's important also. But you might not be in a position to even allow anybody in. So for now, you have certain goals. For now, you have certain things that you need to take care of. So lock in, go ghost, and focus up, man. It doesn't mean you have to be completely silent, antisocial, none of that. Just keep those private matters to yourself and work on them for yourself. How I said, not for the Instagram, not for people that don't matter. Do it for yourself, stay focused, and continue to work. But please continue to work, because going ghost doesn't mean just doing the same BS, but just staying off of social media. You get what I mean? So put in that work, take that time to protect your energy, protect your plan, protect your mental, protect your emotional, protect your financial, protect every single aspect of your life by not letting people in and by not giving them a reason to judge, to bring you down, or anything. Because think about it, man. You pursuing this goal, this ambition, already brings you down when you're not on it, when you're not locked in. Because then you start judging yourself. You start being hard on yourself. So imagine you doing that to yourself and then allowing other people to do it to you too. You're not going to be able to progress the way you need to. especially if it's someone close, especially if it's someone who like words will really impact you. And it sounds nasty, but sometimes you got to separate from those people too. But if you have someone in your life that you can confide in and they'll really support you, then don't take that for granted. And I say that because if they really out here supporting you, if they really out here showing you that you can do this and you just got to work, then don't tell them that you're going to achieve all these things and not put that work in. Because then you're going to make them feel bad. Because then you will feel bad for not putting in that work, and then you will take it out on them. So don't do that. So if you're going to choose to tell people that are important to you in your life, you better put in that work for them, because you got to put it in for yourself. So don't do that, please, because that will ruin relationships, that will ruin lives, and it's not necessary, man, because they're there to support you. You're just being hard on yourself because you're not putting in the work you need to be putting in. Trust me, I know it gets hard and those bad days come, and that's okay, because those days are the days you learn from. Those days are the days that really shape and change who you are in a good way. Could be in a bad way, but that's where you gotta protect everything, man. Protect it all. And that's why you don't allow all these outside influences in, man. And now distractions. There's so many distractions in this freaking world right now. And there's so many just in your phone. So many distractions just in that little device, man. So get off of the apps you need to get off of and focus in on what's important. There's distractions at the household, the TV, the computer, the Xboner, whatever the heck it is. I'm used to saying that. I don't know if y'all remember back in 2013 when they used to say that. But the Xbox, the PS5, whatever. Just get off of all that. And doesn't mean completely. If you need to cut it off completely to get what you need to get done, do that. But if you can use it as a little outlet, as a little way to kind of refresh, rewind the mind and come back to a peaceful state of mind and then jump back into the work, do that by all means. But if it's gotten to the point where that is taking all your time, energy, money, whatever it may be, vices too, drugs, alcohol, then you must cut that off completely and not just a little bit. But that's for you, that's for yourself to know. You know, I don't know that for you. But also distractions with friends, especially if those friends are the reason why those vices are really strong in your life. Cut that off, man. Go ghost. And you don't gotta explain nothing to nobody, man. And if those same people that you call your friends judge you for being distant, judge you for wanting to improve your life, then those aren't friends you need, man. And it will be lonely and it will get sad, but you will find your new group. You will find your peace, so it doesn't matter. But it will be sad, and I get that. And you will feel like you have no social life. But if that social life is not helping you in a way, and those people aren't the healthiest for you, then why is that social life a sad thing to lose? But if those same people are like, you know what, man, go do what you do. When you're ready, we'll hang out. If not, to achieve the shit you need to achieve. That's what true friendship is. But if they're like, nah, man, you changed, you're different. Like, oh, now you don't want to party. Oh, now you don't want to do this. Now you don't want to do that. Then those people don't really matter to you, man. They don't even really care for you the way they should. Doesn't mean you got to cut them off completely. If you like to stay in touch with them, do that. But if you know that you have to separate yourself right now and not go out as much, not hang out with them as much, to get those vices, those distractions out of your life, then do that. And if they treat you differently for that, then that's on them, not on you. Don't feel responsible for that, because you got your own goals, you got your own purpose, you got your own path, and those distractions will take you off of it. So it's time for you to go ghost, to lock in. And you don't need to share this with everybody, because once you do, you invite all that negative, all that judgment in. There are some people you can share this stuff with, and they will even help you. But for the most part, and for probably the stage in your life that you're in, it'll be better for you to just take that step back, separate yourself from distractions, negativity, and all that. Find what you want to lock in on and work towards that. And it's not going to be an overnight thing. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be a lot of hard times, a lot of different challenges, but all those you will grow and you will learn from. But it's time for you to take that action, man. Take that step. And it's hard to do so when you have all these distractions, all these people that you allow into your space that will change your mood, distract you, bring you back to old vices. That's why it's important, and it's the time for you to go ghost, man. Take care.